been one of the best things I've done. It's been appropriate at this time. I feel so much more in tune and in control of where I'm going now because I actually have a roadmap. There's still things I need to do, but now I feel like they're doable. I honestly do wish that this had been available sooner, but this is how it arrived. So yay, I'm very happy that I managed to be able to be a participant in it. I feel like I can actually manage my business in a way that I would never have been able to do before.
As you know, the apprentice program is something new, and I really appreciated being involved in this, and it sure did actually help me a lot with what I do for my business. So just being here and then also having everybody else in the program and watching everybody grow with it, it has been a huge happy spot in my heart for me. And so I really appreciated this. So thank you, Connie.
And I hadn't done that with other businesses, but when I actually write the night before, sometimes I do it in the morning, which when I do it in the morning, I don't have as good of a day, but the CEO, it's ingrained it in me that this is a real business. And this is the first time I've actually mapped out the whole process in front of me. And although sometimes I found I was messy, I kept showing up, and I grew my group to, it was like 280 people, and it's at 915. And I have a weekly show, and as long as I'm consistent, I know I'm going to be really successful. So I think overall it went really well. Thank you.
What I needed. It was step by step. My Patsy wasn't in the way because I knew I had to do it, right? It's like, okay, I need to get this done. Patsy, go to bed. And I did it. And then doing the DMs was kind of hard at first, but then I kind of made it into a game, right? Because I was thinking, okay, now what odd person is going to message me today, right? And I would get all these strange messages. I mean, I sent some to Angie, and she's like, where are you finding these people? Okay. So, and that was fun. And then working with the other women in this group, we really got close. And we really connected, and now we have some great friendships that's going to last.
So for me, because I'm kind of late catching up, so at the beginning I feel a little bit overwhelmed because everybody's on, and I don't like to be behind homework and stuff. I'm always the first, right? I have to do it. So I feel a little bit of that. But once you kind of repeat and kind of refresh the next day, then you're like, oh, okay, I see the sequencing where it's going. I have a clear picture where I'm going, then just kind of doing the thing. Then I don't feel as bad. It's like, okay, I see how this is related. Maybe I missed that, but it's not like the end. I can still go back to it because I know this is a step I need to go back to check. But I don't feel like I'm missing 1 week, then I'm just totally lost. So I think once you go in it, and also I missed it. I don't know what am I gonna do without this class on Thursday. I'm also looking forward to the class, and seeing everyone, and then everybody scored a point, and you're like, okay, at least I don't get 10, at least I get at least 5 or 6 or something. Make you motivated to stay on because you have accountability in a way that you see everybody. So I think keep pushing everybody ahead. So I really like that class. So I don't know. I need to go back and catch up, but I really appreciate that. Intenseness, I know it feels a little bit strange at the beginning, but I like how that intenseness really got us to really looking at the whole picture. So I like it a lot.
I like the program. Same thing with Marnie. I wish that I had this early on. This is so helpful because it's so organized and help me to everybody start at the same time so that I know where I'm at. And so, yeah, I love it. And even though I've done the GPS before this class started, but it was still like, I felt like I love this much more because more support, more accountability, more specific. Let's just put it that way. So I love it.
Awesome. That helps. We are about to get going. Everybody grab your seats, buckle up. This is going to be one amazing, amazing wild ride. And I just want to welcome you all to Soar to Scale. This is day 8. We are ready to go. So let us know where you're coming in from. We're getting settled here. We're going to be live up here in just a second. And we're going to take a closer look at everything that we have done so far in this whole workshop. We are all the way right now on day 8. Today, we're talking about how do you actually build $1 million business model. 50K in 90 days is our promise to you. And we want to welcome you in to the Iconic Leadership Academy. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Okay. Now we have kind of a wild, wild day ahead. We are talking about AI. And how many of you are using AI in your business? Anybody using it? I know, I think maybe it was Mary who said this week that she tried it for the first time and she tried Chat GPT and she loved it. Well, I'm going to show you how specifically you can put this into your business and completely transform it. Are you guys ready for that? Okay, so if you are new here, there are some new people here. You're wondering what is going on. Okay, so we are doing a 9-day workshop called Soar to Scale. It's all about taking your business from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. And we've shown you exactly how to do it. How do you build out $1 million model? And there's only 4 steps. And we showed you everything you need to do. Now we're going to show you how to stitch it together, how to create your own biosphere. And that's what we're on today. So you want to grab your workbook, okay? Grab your workbook and turn to day 8. This is where we are. I have some really cool things for you guys today. If you got some of my messages, I know Angie was reaching out to you. We're trying to make sure everybody knew because we kind of dropped a big bomb on you guys today and didn't tell anybody what the surprise was. So we wanted to make sure you know, nobody had a little edge or anything. We are going to do one more spin to win. So spin to win again. Grab your workbook. If you don't have it, please type #workbook. Okay. Now, I'll also show to you how the Iconic Leadership Academy works. And I have a guest who's coming on at the end who's going to spin the wheel today, and we're going to do that together. So spin the wheel means we are going to spin this wheel, okay? Only 2 more times because we end it tomorrow. And you have 2 more times to win. Today, we are giving away a $5,000 gift, and that is a $5,000 scholarship to work with us. And tomorrow, I thought, you know, we've been on a run. Let's keep doing it. Let's do it one more time. Now we've already given away our grand prize, and congratulations to Tony Blanchard. Super happy for you. But Tuesday, we're just going to do it again, and we're going to give away a $2,000 prize. So, hi, Nadia. Great to see you. Oh, Nicole, great to see you back in Arizona. Love it. Let me know where you guys are from. And all you have to do to win, spin it to win it. Hey, from Texas. Is that you, Joe? Who is that? Or is that Christy? Who's that? Some of you I might know. Some of you are brand new. Let me know. And we're going to get going here in a second. And so, yeah, you guys loving the workshop? I'm really glad. Those of you who were here for Deb, great to see you. Give me a code, Deb. Give me a secret code. Let me know what's happening. So we also gave you things. So my normal $1,000 calls, we gave away on day 3. This isn't all the X's. There's some more appointments that were filled. I just couldn't keep up this afternoon. So if you haven't booked your free $1,000 call with me, book it. And you can just type #, what is it? I forgot. My team will let you know. Just hashtag strategy, I guess. And we will get you in on that. If you haven't, you probably got a message from us. And if you didn't book it yet, you have till midnight tomorrow to book it. Now you've got the rest of the month to have the appointment to fit your schedule and mine, but you've got to book it by midnight tomorrow. Okay. Same thing. If you won one of our scholarships, you have to have your scholarship call with me on the books before we end tomorrow at midnight. Okay. Just so pick a time. Otherwise, the scholarship is voided. Okay. So just pick a time, even if you don't know what it is or what you're doing or how did I win or what happens, just pick a time. Okay. And we'll explain everything to you. But I want to make sure that we lock you in so that we can give you that gift. So, you guys ready to go? This is going to be a great day. So you might notice a different background here. We have Mona Lisa here. And you're wondering, what on earth is she doing with Mona Lisa here? I thought we were talking about modern stuff like ChatGPT. Okay. So if you are going to want to be in the Spin to Win competition, then you definitely need to do hashtag spin, and code 80%. Awesome, Dub. You can do it. You can do it by noon tomorrow. That's my guess. So I gave her an assignment and she's working feverishly on it. And Deb, book your call. You're our first winner of the scholarship. So you could win even more. And this is our agenda today. What we're going to be covering is, different ways. How do you use ChatGPT for leads, for sales, for your income, the whole AI revolution? And then what is that strategy? I'm going to show you a very high-tech, low-effort strategy that we are going to do for you. And then you guys also know we opened up the Iconic Leadership Academy, and you can go to Iconic Leadership Academy. You have to sing that when you do it. Okay. .com, and you can see everything about it. The last thing I want to tell you before we get going is that if you need a replay, okay, if you want a replay of all the stuff that we have been doing, I want you to go ahead and just type hashtag replay, okay? Hashtag replay, and my team will get in touch with you. Everything disappears tomorrow night, but if you just want to keep them, you're like, wait, I just got here. I don't have time to watch 10 hours worth of stuff in one day. Just type hashtag replay and then let us know that you want to keep the replays, okay? And then watch them at your convenience, and my team will take care of you for that, okay? And of course, we are going to have another scholarship winner. Who's it going to be? If you want to win, type winner down below. What we're doing is in the background, my team is here. We have Polly and Angie and Tally and Sandy and a whole bunch of people to help you guys out, to help you win. This is going to be a really quick show because we have the finale tomorrow. Okay. So we're basing it on the most engagement. We kind of cleared the board. Okay. So we started with a clean spinner, no names, and it's all based on your names right now, right here. You must be present to win. And who wouldn't mind having $5,000 an hour, right? So that's what's going to happen today. And don't forget, we'll be back again tomorrow. And how it works is I will give you guys a 5-minute warning, okay? It'll give you a 5-minute warning to say, get your hashtag spin in, because then we're going to draw in 5 minutes. So the more comments you have, the more times you're going to probably be on that wheel, and the greater opportunity you have to win. So I want to talk a little bit about what's going on behind me, okay? And so has anyone been to Paris? Have you been to the Louvre? Has anyone seen Mona Lisa? Anybody seen her? It's an amazing, amazing piece of art. So the reason I'm talking about this is we're talking about transforming your business, okay? And yes, we want to use modern technologies, and I'm going to show you that. And then there's still the timeless things. Okay. So many people are caught up in the newest fad. What's happening now? What's happening now? Right. And they just go from one thing to the next, from one course and a challenge and hopping here and coaches and all of this stuff. And it's all over the place. But what they're not doing is building anything that's classic, timeless, a legacy, something that'll go on forever, right? Sort of a set it and forget it business. And if you want one of those, that's what we're going to talk about today. How do you use this modern technology with timeless classics to build a business that you absolutely love, that's completely different from everybody else? And that is how it will make you a fortune. Okay. So if you look at some of this art, okay, does somebody's who's been to the Louvre, right? I love it. I could spend forever there. That and the Musée d'Orsay. I just love art. Okay. Every time I go to Paris, I always come back with pieces of art. So let's talk about that. Why is it different? Why is there it's so valued? Anybody know what the value of Mona Lisa is? Anyone know? Any guesses? Come on, you guys can guess. Give me a guess. Okay. The value of a piece of art is elevated by the reputation of the artist. Okay. So Leonardo da Vinci did Mona. Okay. And he did it of a wife of a gentleman who commissioned him. And the man who commissioned it said, I don't like it. And he gave it back. Right. Amazing. What did he give back? $1 billion plus. They won't put a value on it, but it's estimated at over $1 billion. Okay. Right. Set it and forget it. And what about David? You guys familiar with David? Let's take a look at David. And Michelangelo's David, 17 feet tall. Okay. That's amazing. If you know the story of Michelangelo and how he did all his artwork, it's really quite incredible. Same thing with Vincent van Gogh, okay, and how they studied it and how they would go in and from like as a teenager cut up cadavers just to see how muscles went together so they could know how to sculpt. Right? They would just dive all in on their craft. Okay. And this is something I always recommend to our clients. Dive in, be the best at what you do. Okay. And so this is valued. I think it's undervalued, but it's 700 million right now. Of course, no one's going to sell it. Okay. And so I'm going to show you another piece. Okay. Are you guys familiar with this one? The Pieta? Okay. I saw David. Who saw David? Awesome. Okay. This is another one. And the reason this one was so successful and so rare and so valued is because it flipped things upside down, right? You'd think Jesus would be the strong one and Mary the weak one, right? But it was the other way around. He made her the dominant figure and Jesus the lesser, right? In this thing here, okay? And so what is this valued at by Michelangelo? Again, he started sneaking in at night into morgues and looking for cadavers. Isn't that wild? Okay. So this piece right here is valued at $300 million. Again, why? It's not just the art. It's who designed it. Now, let me give you one more example. So this one here, this is heavy. Okay. So this one here, are you guys familiar with this one? Okay. I call it affectionately man's struggle with himself. Okay. Let's take a look at this one just so you guys can see it here. And this is Hercules and Diamantes. Okay. So what this one is, have you guys ever heard of Vincenzo de Rossi? Anyone heard of him? No. It's really hard to find a value. I'm just guessing maybe $1 million. Okay. Now here's the difference here on this one, right? You like the man struggle with himself? Yeah, this is in my bedroom. And it just reminds me like, the ego, right? The Monica. If you missed that on Sunday, on day 7, we talked about your Monica. The thing that holds you back is your own struggle against yourself, right? and who are you battling? Okay. So this one, right? What's the reputation of the artist? Dicey, not much. Okay. So it's not valued as much. So why am I telling you all of this? Is you actually need to really build your brand. That's part of it. And what I'm seeing in the marketplace is people are going like, okay, I got this much money. I'm going to go learn how to do a funnel. I'm going to learn how to do a webinar. I'm going to do VSLs. I'm going to become an affiliate person. And you guys are doing tactics. You're doing temporary cash flow strategies and you're doing tactics, but you're not doing anything that makes you iconic. All right. You're not building up your value based on who you are. And what's happening is people are actually just copying different people. They think, oh, that was an expensive program. It must be really good. No, probably not. Right. I've been around so long that I know most of these people and I know them intimately. I know what goes on in the back office of their stuff. I knew them when they were not known. Okay. And I will never put down another person's program. But my challenge to you guys is, what is the one thing you're going to get out of it? If you go into another program, do you know what is the one thing you're going to walk away with and say, I did that? Okay. The thing you all come to me for initially is income, right? You want to have more revenue, more profits, more cash flow. Okay. And that is what you walk out with, right? That's why I tell you, you're going to do something. You're going to go from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. Okay. But here's the difference between what we do here at the Iconic Leadership Academy and what's out there in what I call the red ocean. Okay. They're forms. They aren't, they're just cookie cutter forms, right? Do you remember like in school where you used to get a cutout or a form and you pour hot wax in it, right? And you put the lid on top and then you know, when it hardened, you took it away and then everybody had the same little snowman or whatever candle, right? Well, that's what's happening. That's what's happening in this whole coaching, consulting, expert space is people are going to form makers and they're telling you, hey, just I'm going to pour you into this form and you're going to come out hardened after probably 6 weeks or 12 weeks, sometimes even 6 months, looking like everyone else. That is the big crime. That's what makes me sick about this industry, right? Everyone puts a nice fancy name on it, okay? And you can, the marketing is amazing, but they're still pouring you into a mold. Okay. What we do is what David did, or what they did with David, right? What Michelangelo did is chisel you. Okay. Take a big mold of what you are, a big block of marble. Okay. Because you guys are pretty tough, and chip away at that and form you. Okay. Not like anybody else. Yeah. There's actually technically 2 Davids. Okay. But there's nothing else like that. Okay. There's only one Sistine Chapel, ceiling painted, right? Laying on his back forever. Okay. The value is in the artist, not the form. Okay. Does this make sense to you guys? And I'm telling you this right before we talk about ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is amazing. And I have a guest. However, it's going to create more forms. Okay. And because it spits out stuff, guess what's going to happen? Everybody's going to go, oh, wow, this is cool. Now I can have all my marketing done, all this stuff done. I got it all done. I could show you a website. I forgot to pull it up. I'll show it to you tomorrow. That we did 100% with ChatGPT. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Okay. It's amazing. But anybody could put that in. And then suddenly I'm a commodity. I'm just like everybody else and I can't be high ticket. Okay. So remember, the guy with the struggle against himself, barely on the register. I don't even know if it's worth $1 million. I just kind of guessed. Okay. But this stuff, right? This was, from the 14th century. Okay. David was sculpted 520 years ago. 520 years ago. then the value keeps going up. This is what we're building here at the Iconic Leadership Academy. This is why we call it the Iconic Leadership Academy, not the Jello Mold Academy. Okay. I don't want you guys to do that to yourselves. I know I am not your first stop. I know you've been elsewhere. I know some of you have multiple coaches like I do. Okay. I know some of you are looking at stuff and right now you're like, which one? Okay. I'm just telling you to stop. Okay. Because I guarantee you there's nothing like this. We are the original. We are Ease and Plastic. We put everything together into one, and that's your one home. You really aren't looking for another course. You aren't looking for another program. I bet you're looking for a home. You're looking for a family. And you heard as we opened up what some of our students have said. And I want that experience for you. Okay. Now, we are going to have this. This is a book that we have been working on for about 4 weeks. Okay. And these are the 10 newest AI prompts to grow your business really fast with ChatGPT. Okay. So I want you guys to have a look at the Academy and just type #Academy. And we'll get you that book on the call. That call is with me. Okay. And I'm going to, whatever you need to ask me. Okay. If you just type #Academy, if you want that and you show up on the call, we'll get that to you. Okay. It doesn't mean you have to come into the Academy, but we're going to give that to you anyway, just for being courageous enough to be an original and to check it out. I know if you check it out, you'll fall in love, but it might not be a fit. It might not be your time. Okay. And there's a couple things that I want to let you know that I want you to be different. Okay. And what you're learning in the market is to do this. You're learning to take whatever you had and just put lipstick on a pig. Okay. And I have spent over $500,000 on different programs. And you know what? Today, I still buy them because I want to see what people are doing, if it's good or bad. And so I can advise people, no, don't do that. And then if somebody wants to get one of those programs, I tell my clients, come to me first. We probably own it. I'll be happy to loan it out to you. Okay. Not copy it, not duplicate it. I'll be happy to let you watch it and check it out. Okay. And that way I can tell you and save you hours and hours of time if it's for you. But when you get into these things, right, into these other Jello molds is what I'm going to call them, okay, and you're a number. You have no individual attention. Nobody knows you. They don't know what really drives you. They don't know that you secretly don't want to do what you're doing and you'd like to do something a little different because they never ask, okay? And what do? They tell you to kiss their right? Once you're in, once your money is in, that's the answer you get. That's the attention you get. Okay. And then they tell you to do this, put lipstick on a pig. Oh yeah, your stuff is fine. Just go do it. Right. You never get the truth. You aren't getting the real stuff. And we teach you, right? How do you do applied kinesiology? How do you distinguish truth from falsehood like we taught you? So you can do it on me. You can see, is she full of crap? Right? I will show you how to test for the truth and you will know whether I'm full of truth or full of crap. Okay. So I want you guys to start thinking differently, start thinking iconically. Understand that 7 figures is right there for you. Okay. But what you need is not a cookie cutter form. Okay. You need to understand the value of the block of marble that you are. You're just unchiseled. Okay. And each of you is going to chisel away at your form in a different way that is going to be a masterpiece, $1 billion masterpiece. Okay. And that's why it's so easy. You will put blinders on just like Secretariat. Okay. And you will just look at your one thing. Forget what everyone else is doing. Okay. Michelangelo didn't look at anybody. Right? He just focused on that one piece of art and you are going to build that. That's what we do here for you. Okay. And remember, we're going to build your own iconic model. All right. So I showed you this is our IP. We're going to take what you do. Most of you have a service. Some of you might have a product. I don't know. I haven't heard from all of you, but most of you have a service or that you're delivering or something. But a service is intangible. You have to make it a product. You have to make it visible. And we're going to do that for you. We're going to take that and make sure that the world knows exactly what you're doing. And on top of that, I don't need you to trust me. I just need you to dive in because it's guaranteed. Okay. You don't have any risk. We took all of that away. Okay. What we have though is a pathway for you to follow. Okay. And it's very simple. After your CEO class, which is your client education and orientation, that's your college campus, then you have your WIN workshop. That's a half-day workshop with me where we design your business, your year, okay? And it's really, really simple, okay? So you're going to have your own design. You're going to say, hey, this is me. I feel like this is completely me, okay? And it's going to be so simple that it's on one page. You will walk away with a one-page business model canvas, okay? And you'll know exactly what to do every day. We hold you accountable. We shorten your hours. We eventually get you to that 5-hour CEO workday. And we turn the world upside down, right? Not the way everyone else tells you, start small, struggle, 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 and go big. We say go big right out of the gate, okay? And we'll tell you where you are. This is what we'll find out in your strategy call. Are you what we call an apprentice? Are you what we call an elite? Are you what we call a magnet? And that determines what we need to do. So you might have to start with, what am I going to do? We got to get that clarity for you, right? And we're going to build your structure. And then you're going to say, okay, now I have my structure. I know what I have and I got my messaging and everything down. Now I got to figure out how to put it out there and make this a really solid, stable business. No more roller coaster. Okay. And then okay, let's really scale this. Let's not ask, what do I need to do, but who do I need to bring in with me? Who is going to have my vision and my mission and fall into my culture? And don't worry, our design team is amazing. We're going to do that for you. This is one of your bonuses, that we will do this for you. In fact, we'll structure all the emails around it, and a webinar. We'll give you the entire template. All you have to do is put in your logo and your picture and all that kind of stuff. And we've got your webinar templated and everything. Okay. And you'll get the feedback. Some of you might be worried, I don't have any good testimonials. Well, we have those built in for you. Okay. You're going to be part of our mastermind. And then we build out an amazing marketing growth machine. Most of you suffer from poor marketing. Okay. And we fall victim to really good marketing. So we're going to do the marketing for you. This is where Chat GPT comes in. Okay. And so the first thing we do is, let's get you 300 fresh new leads. Okay, we're going to do that for you. That's right after you have a session with me, you're going to go into our fast start session. We're going to build it out, name it, and game it, right? My team is there. You might not have a team. You might not want a team, but our team is there to help you do that. They want to help manage that for you. Just like you heard from all of my team all week long to get you here. Imagine if you had somebody doing that for you and, 300 people show up. Okay. And then you have access to the vault, all the foundational stuff. You can always go back and catch up, review, go back to things. Don't feel like you have to show up all the time, because you've got clients and you've got a family too. Everything has a milestone. You know where you are at all times. If you heard Jessica in the video at the beginning, she said, I like the fact that I knew where I was. Was I falling behind or was I catching up? Okay. And it's all based on 4 simple steps. And today, what we're talking about is our newest baby. And this one was birthed for a lot more than 9 months. This is Iconosphere. Okay. And Angie, I haven't told you this, but I'm going to do something amazing. So get ready, because this might blow you guys away. I am going to make the most ridiculous, incredible, out of this world offer I have ever done in 4 years for our academy. Okay. It's already amazing enough. Okay. And nobody out there gives you 100% financing and stretches it out for 9 years. Nobody. Okay. Nobody gives you them. Okay. So if you look at some of the big gurus out there, the classics, you'll never talk to them. I promise you, you'll never talk to them. They won't know a thing about you. Okay. You might have 1 or 2, hi, how are you? 30-second calls in a year, but that's about it. You're going to always work with flunkies. You're always going to work with a few layers down. And who trained those few layer down coaches? Nobody. Okay. So we only allow people in our company who are what we teach, right? You have to have had 6 figures. You have to know how to make your business a 6-figure business before you can ever work with any of our clients and help them out. Okay. So the Academy is amazing. All I need you to do is type Academy. Okay. You can go take a peek at Iconic Leadership Academy. There's 14 trillion apply buttons. Okay. And you do apply, because it's not just pay your money and go. You're going to talk to me because it's a big investment, and I don't want you to put any investment into something that is not a fit for you. Okay. And if you don't have all your questions answered, then we're just going to keep going until you have your questions answered. No problem. If it takes longer than the scheduled time, we'll keep going. Okay. It's all about you. You have to have 100% certainty on that one call. Okay. So let's talk AI. Are you guys ready? Who's ready? Let me see who's ready to talk some AI. And how does this all work? Okay. Here's the thing. AI is amazing. Okay. We did type Chat GPT down below if you want our 2-part series that I did live, a 2-part live training on exactly how to type everything in. Okay. And I will send that to you, because then you'll see. Okay. And then in that, I give you every single all the different programs that I recommend. Okay. And of course, they are also in this. Okay. This is I think it's 9 pages of prompts. Okay. And if you're wondering, what are prompts? Prompts are the things that is the input. Okay. You know, what is it? Like good information in, good information out, bad information in, bad information out. So if you don't know what to say, and if you just say, write a post for me, or write 30 days of Facebook posts for me, you're going to get crap. You're going to get what most people do. This is why I say ChatGPT can be amazing if you know how to work with it. But most people are treating it like a form, right? Another Jello form. And then people are like, I wrote a book. Yeah, I wrote a book with ChatGPT. Yeah, can you talk? Can you talk on it? Right? Do you know what it says? And here's my little trick for you guys. If you want to know if somebody really wrote their book, or if they had a ghostwriter, do you guys want to know what you do? Not that one's good or bad, right? I just love writing my own books, and it's less hassle. You ask them what the first sentence of their book is. What's the very first opening sentence? You wouldn't believe how many people go, I don't know. Okay. So if you're asking me, it's, I always thought dying would be hard. It wasn't. It was coming back into my body that was the killer. So let's go look at this. What can you do? Let me give you all the things that we have been doing, and we test, I don't know, Angie, probably every day. Angie's one of our experts on AI, and she uses it every single day. She has mastered that. Okay. And I say, here's a new one. Go try this out. And I'll work on prompts, and then she'll do them. And it's really actually kind of fun. I'm going to, hey, Angie, do you want to come on? You can pop on at any time. I'm going to show these guys what we do within our company. And you just give me a thumbs up. I know you're super busy, but maybe when I go into Iconosphere, you might want to come in too. So let me show you how we use this. I just did a screen capture, okay, of everything we're doing, and we're doing this like for our clients and in our software. Okay, so remember, we are a done-for-you agency. We do all this stuff, right? So you don't have to do it all for yourself. Okay, so there are 74 things that we use ChatGPT for, okay, in marketing. And that's really one of the best places. Now, I didn't even cover like DALL-E and all the images. If you look at a lot of our stuff, when we did something on our email system, all of those images were ChatGPT. Okay. I mean, not ChatGPT, but AI. It was DALL-E. Okay. So here's the stuff that we can do. Okay. So we can do Facebook, we can do scripts for chat on LinkedIn or whatever. We do blog post outlines, blog post titles. We can generate lists, keywords from text. So if you're like, what are my keywords that I want to put up in, like in a post, your blog title, so you can get really good attention, your product descriptions, your product reviews, so to generate reviews for your stuff, your content, like when you want to rewrite it. TLDR, do you guys know what TLDR is? That's when you're like too long, you'll read it later. Okay, so you can come up with like a shortener, a summarizer. Okay, and we can also we also use this. Oh, you'll see it on here. But one of the things I love, not just for me, but for competition, is we use it to go to their website, summarize it, and then use that to make something better. Okay. So how many of you like YouTube and you want to do that? Maybe you need an intro script for YouTube, outros. You want to respond to reviews. You want to have like, maybe you have a little text and you're like, how do we do this again? Okay. Like we'll teach you the iconic blitz method. Like you're in the process right now. We're going to teach this to you and you're going to do the cadence like we showed you. And you're going to do one thing, right? Just one thing, right? One offer, one meeting, one group. Okay. But your offer is going to be repeated and you're only going to have one thing. Okay. And as you repeat it, you get better and better, but you might as well recycle your content instead of 6 times a year trying to come up with a whole new round of emails and stuff, right? It used to take us 4 weeks to prep for a blitz, and now it takes us about 1. Okay, cut our time 75%. So the text rewriter, you can simplify text when you can put it in the language like, hey, I want you to write this in the voice of Gary Vaynerchuk, okay, or Brene Brown or whoever, right? Okay, if you want to do Google Ads, the headlines, the descriptions, if you're into Pinterest, if you have a visual thing, like we have Marnie, who's a jeweler, right? So it can write those descriptions for you. And this is all in our software, okay? So it's super cool. Instagram headlines, Instagram posts, absolutely collapsing time. That's the key. Love that, whoever said that. Okay, Facebook ad copy. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook ads. For some reason, I can't wrap my brain around it. Angie gets it in a minute, right? But she doesn't get physics, right? So our brains are different, okay? So funnel scripts. Funnels are important, okay? But they're not a business. Keep that in mind. The people are saying, all you need is funnel. No, you don't, Mr. Russell. Okay, you need more. Your email series. Email series are important. We give you the whole templates. Okay, we already have those all done and written for you. Okay, sales pages. And we can take all this stuff and then just say, okay, here's the template. You just fill your stuff in there. Okay, so that's part of what we do for you. Okay, and all of this is brand new. Okay, this is all new since what, like February, January, when all of this came out. But we're very, very, very fast adopters. Okay, that's why I always tell you guys, leaders move really fast. Okay. Tripwires. Okay. If you need the tripwires, and some of you might go, what is all of this? You have to, I'm not I don't just know coaching. Okay. I know a number of industries. Okay. So look at all the funnels, aspects of the funnels. Funnels are very complex. Okay. So the application, the ask campaigns. Remember Ryan Levesque did a whole thing about you need to ask campaign. Well, it's just one tactic. It's not a business. That's why so many people got so disappointed with that. Okay. The auto webinars. Guess what? If you don't want to do your webinars, we have a webinar agency. We'll do all your webinars for you and set them up and schedule them and everything. Okay. And if you need a bridge page, your cancellation funnel, if you want to do a daily deal, if you want to do the hero funnel, the homepage, the invisible funnel is awesome. You want to do lead magnet funnels. Some of you won a funnel from us the other day, the application funnel. We've got live demos, the membership funnel, the products, the reverse squeeze page, the sales letter funnel, and the forward squeeze page funnel. Okay. Is that enough? Is that like a lot? Okay. Now I was going to show you guys all of this in the software. I thought that is so boring. So I just pulled out my dashboard here. Okay. And all we do is we're just going to click on it and then it pops up. And then we have a series of questions that we ask you in the beginning, and then we populate it. And then like, here you go. Have at it. Go put this up now. Okay. So continuing summits. Who loves to do summits? Who's spoken on summits? We take care of all of that for you. Surveys are very, very powerful. It's a big portion of what we do. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to throw a lot of money away. Video sales funnels. I love VSLs. Okay. Webinar funnels that we talked about. Emails are super powerful. We have an email agency so we can help you list build and grow that. Your email is gold. Your email is your Mona Lisa. Okay. The whole reason you're doing this is to build an email list. You must keep that in mind. All your download pages, like, hey, download this free lead magnet here, your opt-in pages, your sales pages, your thank you pages, the VSLs I already talked about. I know, and I'm not done. Remember I said 74 things, so I'm going to go really fast. Abandoned cart. So when you have a funnel, a lot of people just say, here's my offer. And then, oh, nobody bought. Well, there should be, when you build it out right, there should be 23 different things that you can do to monetize a funnel. Okay. I need an email list. That's one thing. Yeah. I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah. We can help you with that. It's super important. So the lead magnet is very important. And I think we have that on our spin to win today. So maybe, that's what happens is we're going to spin to win with the lead magnet. Okay. Inbox interrupters, last chance emails, the lead magnet autoresponder, the next step offer. Okay. Last page, I swear. Yeah, it took me longer to put this together for you guys than to actually do any of it. Yeah, if you're very interested, you are going to not just be interested, you're going to be blown away. Okay. Onboarding partnership series will show you that. Hey, some of you might want to sell your business. Some of you might want to buy a business. Okay. Some of you might want to get sponsorships. We'll show you all of that. The sales offer, solo emails, the auto ads, again, more YouTube intros, outros, headlines. We gave you 342 headlines. Now they're automatic. Okay. You don't even have to download the book. The openings, bullet points. Bullet points are really, really big on landing pages, emails, etc. Your button. What do you hit on the button? What color do you have on the button? What do you say on it, right? Order bumps, absolutely vital every time you offer something. And if you're going, what the heck is she talking about? Is she speaking German? If I am speaking German to you, then you definitely need to come into the academy. Okay. Because all of this is basic marketing 101. All right. And, so let's keep going. And you guys can learn that, but if you learn it, but you don't know how to put it together, then it does nothing. Okay. So how do you write just the paragraphs, and how do you structure those and the indents and everything else, survey questions, and SEO metadata so that people can find you. Okay. So that's all. That's 74 things right there that Chat GPT, AI, long form AI, everything can do. Okay. And we use it for all of it. Okay. And like I said, it took our 4 weeks of prep time down to 1. Angie can tell you, when we were doing this, okay, I said, wow, this workshop is so easy. It was the easiest one we have done in 4 years. And I love it. And you can talk to my team, right? And talk to my clients. And it is a long list, okay, of things you need to do in order to do something like this. But aren't you willing to do it if you walk away with 6 figures at the end of the week? Why not? Right? Wouldn't you work hard for a week to make what you probably haven't made in a year in 1 week? Okay. So this is all part of the sculpting that we're going to do on your marble. Makes sense? Okay. Now, you guys type hashtag spin. I see some new people have come in. Type hashtag spin because we are going to spin to win. I'm going to do a gift for all of you. And then I am going to have one person who is going to win $5,000. But before I do, I want to bring on a guest. Is my guest ready? Let's see. My guest is not. Yes? No? You got to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down because I can keep going. That a thumbs up? Okay. All right. Let me bring on my guest. And she's going to help me with our newest baby. Okay. And so let's see, there she is. You guys have heard her. You've probably seen some images. And you can unmute Angie. So this is Angie DeVries, and she is our community manager. Say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Perfect.
And they all know me by a different name. Sorry.
Well, Angie is has gotten herself thrown in jail for 6 days. And so, but we have somebody on vacation. And so Angie's kind of stepping into her spot. So say hello. Angie has an incredible story. You will hear it tomorrow. And if you want to hear more stories like you heard at the beginning of today's show, then you can go into ConnieScavella.com. You can go onto our replay page. I put a bunch of them there. Just go to the replay page. Some of you already get it. Like, yeah, I got it. This is the right thing. But some of you might need more feedback from other people other than just us. Okay. Because we are a bit different. We are iconic, right? We're not trying to fit in with everybody else.
So can I say something real fast, because I'm typing away on this wheel. So I say one more call, and so I can stop typing.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. Yeah, should
Nice to
we
see
call,
you too,
should we call it?
Maggie. Oh my goodness, Maggie! I sure do miss you.
Oh, Maggie, I'm so glad to
Nice
see you.
too,
Maggie won on day 2. Well, no, Maggie won on day 4. Maggie won $4,000. So Maggie, make sure you get your appointment in before midnight on tomorrow. I think I even saw Christy. And so you guys, everyone who won a scholarship, make sure you hook up with Angie or Della or Sandy or me or somebody. Get on the calendar. Probably not me, because I'm too busy looking at other things. But reach out to the concierge. They will get you on the schedule. If you need to move, it doesn't have to be by midnight. Okay. But you need appointment by midnight. Okay. Because then I'm blocking that off. Okay. So, okay. So
yes, I see you, Mary. Hi, Mary. I see
yeah,
all of you. Hi.
Angie is going to have a couple more minutes before we do the spin to win. And Angie hasn't even seen my amazing, ridiculous, never in 4 years have I ever done anything this crazy offer. But I want to take you through this because Angie ruined this for me. I wanted to come out here with a big bang and tell the whole world, look what I've been working on for all these months. And this software, because I got frustrated, right? You know, all great things are born out of pain. And my pain was I had stuff everywhere, right? And they weren't talking to each other. Well, they were, but one was speaking Chinese and one was Russian and one was Spanish and nothing was working, right? And then they want you to zap it and put all this stuff. And then your bill for software and technology goes up. Okay. And then you get it and you never use it because it's too hard, right? So I thought, okay, we got to end that. Let me make my own. And I knew I could because I've done it before for different companies, right? And so I want you guys to know that there's a concept that we teach at the Iconic group, okay? And that is the concept of one. That's singularity, okay? And our whole message, what we're teaching you here is you're only going to have one offer, not 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. One, just one, okay? And when that one offer is making you $100,000 a year or $100,000 a week, you can add more. Okay. Okay. So one offer, one group of people that you talk to, right? You're not talking to the world, just one tight little group of people. Okay. And one meeting. You're not chasing people all over the world. Okay. You're going to have one meeting with them. That's it. All right. And that is how you make $1 million. So that one is very important. And this is what I want you to become. Okay. I want you to become a one-trick pony. Okay. So he actually does something. I think I don't know. He used to nag.
Winnie.
I know. I can't remember where his button is.
Check his ear.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Okay. This is what you are going to become at the Iconic Academy. Okay. So, you're going to become a one-trick pony. You're going to have one thing. That's all you need up your sleeve. Okay, just that one trick. However, I'm not a one-trick pony, meaning I can help any kind of industry that you're in. Okay, especially if you don't know what you're going to do. So I've worked in all kinds of industries. The reason I can do that and not be a jello mold, okay, is because we have a formula. All right. And that formula, those principles, nobody else has, nobody else can copy. Okay. And that's why it's all different. And that's why you will move very, very, very fast. So this software is for the same thing, to have everything in one place. And Angie ruined it. I said, I'm going to tell you a secret. And Angie is right there. And that secret lasted about 45 minutes, I think. I said, don't tell anyone. It was about 45 minutes. And then she's like, Connie's got new software. Connie's putting out new software. I was like, oh gosh, because if you've ever done software, you know it's a beast. And you say, yeah, it's going to be done in December. That was what we originally said. It's going to be done in December. What is it now? Almost June. Okay. So I want to introduce you guys to this is Iconosphere. Okay. So you are the icon and you are here. Okay. And this is to simplify, systemize, and scale. Okay. And I'm going to see if I can make the screen a little bit different. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work. Might not. Okay, you'll just see the slides. Okay, so let me show you how this is. It's all about having everything in one place, okay? And that means that you are the ISP, right? Iconosphere, okay? The I is integrated singular platform, okay? And so it's integrated, meaning all of your emails, your websites, all that kind of stuff is there, okay? You can use it online as an app. You can communicate with people and you can sell, okay? And people can come to your place and buy. It can be your store, all right? If you've ever struggled with like a Shopify, God bless you, okay? So I'll do this quick, okay? Because this is everything that's housed within it, okay? So you don't need all this stuff separately. And you might need to enlarge your screen. I might need to put on glasses. Okay. So number one, you have to be known, right? We talk about being distinguished. Well, make sure that you're well known in the business. And you can ask people, just like I ask you guys at the end of every show, hey, could you guys let me know, how do I do? How was it? Okay. Get your reviews all handled there. And that way you can save them and utilize them. Okay. All your videos are there. Have you ever tried to figure out, okay, I'll put it in Box. No, I'll put it in Drive. And do you know, I lost 100% of my Google Drive. Every single video I had, my entire program was on Google Drive. All the videos, the whole program was lost. I had to redo everything. All your domains. How many of you have 14,000 different domain names, right? But it's all going to be together in one place. Okay. And guess what? Now you can do your calls. Wouldn't you love it when you have a team and you say, hey, do your sales calls, and then you can go back and listen to them? Wouldn't that be cool? Or you can't remember, gosh, what did we talk about? We talked 6 months ago. You can go back and hear that. And you can track everything you do. Okay. Where a lead comes from, what do they do? Where do they go next? Do they stop? Wait, where'd they go? Has anyone ever tried to keep track of your business on Facebook Messenger? Okay, I know that's a good joke, right? All your reporting is so hard for people. They don't know where their dashboards, how much am I making? Where are people coming in from? All that people don't do reporting. Okay. It's one of the last things that people ever seem to get to. Okay. So what else did we put in here? Chat. Okay. How many of you have been chatting with us? And wouldn't you love to have it all in one place? And that you could track it and you could label it and color code it or make it really cool. We've got that. All of your emails. Yep. Autoresponders, one-off emails, bulk emails, the do not disturb emails, the email, the fake email thing, all of your text. If you want to text people, like we text some of you, like, hey, we're starting right now. Guess what? We will have that in there for you too. So you can do one-way, two-way, long form text, short form text, No problem. Okay. It's all in there. CRM. This was the number one thing I was looking for. I really just wanted a CRM. I just said, let me just have a way so I could take my team out of Messenger and create a CRM. And I think I built 5 prior to this, and they would never use them. So, and yes, Angie, that's you. So I'm like, okay, I can try it again. Everything is automated, right? You guys know I'm lazy as all get out, and so I need systems, and so all these systems are already built in. Now, here's the cool thing: is it's all of this is done for you. Okay, when you get the software, it's done for you. It's all set up. Okay, of course you have to put your calendar name and things like that. Okay, workflows. That's like the flow. Which way do you go through things? Angie, what do you think so far? Do you think it's good?
Oh yeah. I couldn't keep my mouth shut.
So
I gave a secret.
Yeah, we've been using it and dabbling it, and I gotta say, like, as the only thing that Angie actually has adopted. She's really resistant. Now the rest of my team, they're awesome. They're like, sure, whatever you say, Connie. Angie, nah.
No. And I'm the important one here, so I'm just saying.
So all of your calendars are on there, okay? And that's your personal calendars too. You can mix it in so you know, right? How do you think I came up with the calendar schedule for where I had openings for you guys to book appointments with me, right? And your appointments. Remember I said, hey, I gave you all an appointment page. Well, now you have that, and then you can track the no shows and the who shows and all of that kind of stuff, so you know your call ratio and where they're coming from. Every conversation you have in one spot. Pretty cool, right? Again, everything in one place, not everything all over the place. On top of that, okay, now you understand why we have 74 different, AI things that we can do, and it's integrated in here. All your products. Now, you guys have one, okay, just one. Eventually you'll get more, okay? But you can have other things in there, and you can consider your products like your lead magnets and things. Any kind of form that you want to fill out and surveys, we've got that all taken care of. So they fill it out, and then you don't have to, where's that survey? What does that mean? Like you guys do our SOAR survey, right? And you do the power pitch script, and you do a survey when we ask you tell me about your business, okay? So all of that is tied right into your prospect's profile. So, you just go to one spot and it's all there. All your websites, all done, ready to go. And there are over 300 of them. Okay. So whatever kind of business, no problem. Yes, Nadia, doesn't it sound awesome? Okay. And the best thing is you don't have to set anything up. Okay. So it's sort of like buying a whole bunch of Legos and you're like, God, what do I build? And they just hand you a pre-built Lego house, right? It's all done. You don't have to do anything. Just go make money. That's why we make money fast. Okay. We do as much done for you as possible. We showed you all the funnel stuff. Okay. Got it. We're handled there. All your membership stuff, memberships are huge. All right. Most people do them wrong. Now you can do this all in one spot. And of course, the last 3 things I want to show you is the courses and programs that you're going to create. Okay. And then take all your payments here, no problem, whatever payment mechanism you want to use, and your pipelines, meaning, okay, somebody came into my group. Okay, now they came to my show. Okay, now they booked an appointment. Okay, now they came into my program. All of that's a pipeline, right? It's like people move down through a pipe, and that's all taken care of for you. Okay, so here's what we're doing for you as part of the Iconic Leadership Academy. And Angie, this is your 5-minute warning. We're going to go and in 5 minutes, we're going to draw the winner. So hold on just 1 minute. You do need to be here. So everything is there for you. Okay, you might have seen the site there. And here's the thing. It is I want you to be the first. Okay, be the first on the first. So on June 1st, we are going to connect with you. You can go to iconosphere.com. That's your waitlist page. And you can put your name on the waitlist and I'll get in touch with you. Okay. So, however, I wanted to do something just radically, ridiculously amazing. I couldn't tell Angie because she can't keep a secret. And do you guys want to know what it is?
Well, I want to know what it is.
So the Academy alone is amazing, right? You get us. We're always with you. You have the vault. You have everything you need. There's like 100% and nothing missing. Okay. But now 1,000% of everything is there. Now you have the software to go with it. You have one place to put everything. Okay. And so I thought, how do I make this absolutely stinking ridiculously no-brainer thing for you? Okay. And you guys know me. Anytime I make an offer, remember, everything that you see, all these extras I'm showing you, only are available when you come into the Academy during a workshop. You can come into the Academy in June or July or September, no problem, but you won't get anything that you see. Okay. You just get the Academy. Okay. And me. So it's not a bad gig. It's just all these bonuses. So this is what we're going to do. How many of you, give me a hands up. It's too hard to just write software. Okay. Just write hashtag software. I don't know if everyone's going to spell iconosphere, but just write software if you like it. If you like the concept of having it all in, and all that AI that I showed you is all part of our system. Okay. Don't wait like I did. Absolutely. Angie has a record of she came into our academy, but she waited like 18 months. Can you imagine?
No, that's not me. That's the other Angie.
The other Angie. Yeah, Angie Langley put that up. I said, okay, there's some software people. So if you like this, of course, put yourself on the wait list. No problem. Not everybody's going to want to work with me. I get that. Okay. I don't know. We're just Michelangelo and Van Gogh. Okay. But I forgot to tell you this. So this is, I want to show you. So we're talking about this. You're like, what was the point of today? Okay. This is like your thing. Okay. This is called your biosphere. Okay. So there's all these different pieces you need in your business. Okay. And it kind of rotates on an orbit. That's you. Okay. This is your business. Okay. But you need one central house to put it all in. Okay. And this is iconosphere. Okay. And so you can see our logo and the globe and all of that. So I want you to understand that's what we are creating is everything. It's not an ecosphere, it's a biosphere because it's a living, breathing thing. Okay. And you spend your life in your business. Okay. So it's your biosphere. And so here's what I want to do for you guys. Of course, we'll finance you guys, and we'll finance you 100%, which is considered paid in full. And for the next 48 hours, anyone who comes into the academy and pays in full, we will give you
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. It's right
no. We're going to give it to you for a lifetime. Okay. Now, you might work with us for a year. Okay. Our program is a year. And when you leave, we're not going to strip you. Okay. And say, give me that back. Keep it forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. Angie, what do you think?
Another bomb dropped on us today. That's great. I'm jealous. I mean, let me tell you. Okay, so I am so against all this software she throws at me, and I'm like, no, I'm like the last person. I'm so excited for this that I'm just in utter shock. They get it for a lifetime.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to stay.
You have to stay for your 5th year, right? So the entire lifetime, not the lifetime. I mean, your lifetime. Okay. If I say, okay, guys, I'm out. I'm going with Richard Branson on Necker Island. I'm going to go live there, and you guys keep the software. Okay. I'm not taking it with me. All your database, your whole biosphere is in there. Okay. And so it's yours for life. Okay, no problem.
That real fast, and now I got to go fix something. So.
And it has, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do the drawing in a second. And we have all the onboarding and all the support you need, because that's one of the hardest things with software is the support. Do you get the support? So the point of all of this is when you work with us in the Iconic Leadership Academy, there is nothing else you need. You don't need 14 other coaches, right? If you were here on Sunday, and if you weren't, type replay, we'll get you that replay. Okay. We cover your mind, all the mind stuff. Okay. We cover the business, all the business stuff. You don't need anything else. It's all in one spot. And now we have all the software in one spot. Okay. So it's all here. Okay. It's just one big block of marble, right? In one spot. And it's simple, it's systemized, and it's scalable. Okay. Most of you don't have business scalable, and that's why you're struggling. Okay. So it's just like, okay, it's like these things, right? It's very magnetic. Okay. So you see these magnetic balls, right? I can put this in all kinds of different shapes, right? And it's formatted however it wants. And that's you. Okay. So that you're like one of these magnetic balls. You can be out on your own. Okay. Or you can be part of us. Okay. And where we all stick together, and you will magnetize everything you want: the money, the freedom, the time, the fame, the celebrity, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it all right here. So what I'm going to do first is we are going to do the spin to win for everybody. Let's see what everybody here is going to get. If I spin and we land on something that we have done already, then I will spin again. So are you guys ready? Let's see what everybody got just for being here. If you don't have the word spin or at least one comment, hearts and thumbs up do not count. Okay. You must have a written comment so that we know you're really here. And then your name will go on the wheel. So let's do my spin to win for everyone. And just to let you guys know, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we're going to do this again, $2,000 giveaway. And everybody again will get a prize. Okay. So let's go ahead and share today's screen. And can you guys see that? Somebody type a yes in the comments if you can see that. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what everybody is going to get today. Drum roll, please. There we go. Okay, everybody's going to get a copy of SOAR. Congratulations. This book has everything in it based on what we talked about today and more. And so that is coming to you. And now let me get the other thing up. And I just have to remember where I go. Just a second.
I'm just going to say SOAR was my favorite gift right now. That
Yeah?
book, I'm just going to tell you all. I say it all the time. That book saved my life. Actually, I said it changed my life, and it actually saved my life also. So that's what changed my whole world. Just letting y'all know, and you'll hear about it tomorrow.
Yes, she has a great riches to rags to riches story. Okay. Let's see if my screen is showing this. Okay, I might. Oh, okay. I have to resize my screen. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of names on here. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yes.
can you guys see this? I want to make sure I'm on the right spinner today. I don't have to give away 2 $5,000 prizes. Angie, is this the right thing? Okay. So you guys can see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says 5,000. Yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, I always get nervous. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Oh, me too. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, I gotta look really close and see who's coming around, whose names. Okay, hey, there's Nicole and Tony and Annalisa and Doris. Doris H. Congratulations.
Let's make sure she's still here. She came in a minute ago. So
wow. Okay.
Let's see her. She said me. Here, I'll get her up there.
Well, congratulations, Doris. I am super happy for you.
Doris Hamilton is the winner.
Doris Hamilton, you're right.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. You guys, all hope is not lost. Number one, you guys can get first access on the first to Iconosphere if you want to check it out. Okay, doesn't mean you have to buy. You're not putting a credit card in there or anything. Don't worry. And I'll reach out to you and make sure I answer any kind of questions that you guys have. And then, of course, those of you who want it for a lifetime, I am going to give it to you for a lifetime. And this is available for 48 hours. So here's the thing. We end tomorrow, okay? And everything is going to come down. But I had a lot of people asking for a little extra time. But their appointments wouldn't work with my times. So on Wednesday, even though we're done on Tuesday, on Wednesday at noon, I'm not coming live here, and I'm not spinning, but you never know. I might. So I probably
I'm
will.
actually kind of sad. This has been really probably the best.
We had an amazing group of people, right? So
Yeah.
Wednesday at noon, okay? Wednesday at noon, I'm going to do a Zoom, okay? And just let you guys come in. I'll sit there for only an hour. So it'll be a hard stop and a hard start time because I have other appointments right after that. So if you just want to come in and ask me some stuff, just come in and ask me anything. Okay. I won't have an agenda. I won't have slides because I don't know how to use them on Zoom. So I'll just be answering any questions. If you just want to see if I'm really normal, off air or whatever. Angie says I'm not human.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah. So we are here for you guys for whatever you need. I just want to thank you for being here. I'm super excited for those of you who've already come in. I'm super excited for those of you who've got a scholarship to come in. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 5. Tomorrow at 5 for our final day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, don't forget to go to the replay page, right? Get your replay so you can watch everything. Because once we do our Zoom, everything is going to be gone.
And the replay link is because I am blocked. Maybe somebody else can write it down. It's the iconicleader.com/May replay.
May replays. We'll put it up and we'll make sure you get it. Or just type #replay and we'll reply right away. Okay. So see you guys later. Thanks for being here.